What is going on, everybody? We're back with the wisps in the Crimson Mirelands. If you did miss the last video, it is the village and the obsidian field lands for their locations. It'll be in a card above or in the description below. Either way, it'll be posted. And if you haven't done that one, I would highly recommend doing that one, because now we're going to come into the Crimson Mirelands, which is an additional 20 wisps. So let's get into it. So again, just like the last one, we are going to be using the star for where they are originally. We're going to use the Pokeball for if it's not there. And we're going to use the crystal if we've picked it up. So to start out, we're going to go north and head straight up to get the first one. If you make your way right over here, right across the river, there's a little campsite right over there where that glistening one is. You'll find this right across the river. So that'll be the first one, and we will be changing that one to a crystal. Means we have 18 left. There's 20 in the area. And with there being 20 in the area, that means we've already picked up one that we don't know of. So we will be changing that one to a Pokeball if that one's not there. Continuing north, or straight up, from where that last one is, you'll go up the cliff and find this one tucked away in the corner. It's kind of just on the boundary of the map, which gives us 17. Now we come inward from the one, and it'll be kind of tucked in right behind a little drop off of the cliff. And then you'll be able to see the next one out there in sight, not too far away. So now we can pick up the next one, which we saw from the last one. Now we can fly over to the Diamond Settlement to get us closer to the next one. Now from the Diamond Settlement, whenever you flew in, you can go straight up to the mountain on the left side, and you'll see your next one sitting there. If you do have Braviary, you can fly straight up to it and see it in the distance. Now I will be backtracking to the lake to get the next one, because I'm going to work from the top down. We did work our way up a little bit, but now we're going to be working top down. And again, you can get all these with Weird Ear and Basculegion. You don't need Braviary or Sneasel or Sneasler to get them, depending on how far you are in the game. But Braviary and Sneasler will make it a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. Now that one's right on the edge. Now if we fly straight down, following the water, you can see the next one sitting right on the shore's edge. Right down from the waterfall. So if you see the waterfall from this angle, you know you're in the right place. Now flying straight inland from the water, you will end up seeing the next one up on the cliff. You can go around with Weird Ear and go ahead and get this one. So it'll be overlooking the swamp. And that puts us at 11. Going inland even further, heading to the other bog, you will see the next one up on a cliff as well. Now this one is a little bit different. You don't really have any, point of references to go off of, but it is marked here on the map, and this is the surrounding area that it looks like. Now heading the first one in the bog, you spawn in right over there, and you would go right along this ridge, and it would help you get to this one. It is directly overlooking the swamp and the little log bridge that is made right there. Right across from that one, which is over there on that little jut out, right here in this valley would be your next one if you're following this course. It is kind of tucked away and hidden, so you can miss it very easily. Now your next one would be overlooking the little island right there. You can definitely tell whenever you see this one because of the little island and the surrounding water. That is a landmark you can look out for. You can be over there and see this one in the distance. Now off to the bottom left-hand corner of the map, there'll be a little body of water, and this wisp will be directly dead center of it. And that puts us at 6 left for the area. Now, if you kept hugging the southern border, you would come across this one right on a little island that's surrounded by a stream, kind of encompassing it, and you won't be able to miss the wisp if you can see it, and that'll put us at 5. And if you continue down that path, you will see another little island with a wisp on it as well. You will be able to use Weird Ear to get through it, but there will be an alpha Sliggoo sitting here, so I would watch out for that. It can be a little bit dangerous whenever it attacks you. Now onto the right side of the map, this one will be tucked up on a cliff side. You'll be able to pretty much see off the entire area, but you will be needing some jumping with Weird Ear. Now from that one, this one will be overlooking a flower patch. You see little flower fields, and there'll be a flying Togetic, a wild flying Togetic in the air. That is how you'll know you're by this one. It is right by the tree, so if it doesn't spawn, make sure it's nighttime and go from there. That puts us at 2 more for the area. If you have Braviary and you're at the flower patch, you can actually see one of the next wisps from where you were. It will be rendered in, and you will be able to see it following by the last one. These are also by the river. Fly to them. You can follow the stream down the waterfall, depending on how you want to do it. But this one will put us at 1 more for the area. And then we'll fly over to the last one, which is on the cliff, overlooking a bog and the water. And you'll get a pretty good view of the waterfall from this location. So that should put us at 0 for the area. And it does. So they are all completed. Again, I changed all the icons to crystals, and you can double check that by making sure you go back to Vesa to get your rewards. And these, if you followed the last video, should put you at 50, because that's 20. The last video put you at 27. This will put you at 47. So you should be getting a dusk stone and a large candy if you haven't picked up any so far besides the ones that are shown in the video. So we'll jump over to Vesa and make sure we're on track. So we're back in the village and we're talking to Vesa, and he says we picked up 49. So I have picked up some along the playthrough to make it more than what we are in what we've gone over. But you should still be getting your rewards. It'll be a large XL candy. So by now, you should have 47 roughly. Making in if you've got them all. And that'll be an oval stone, a rare candy, a seed of mastery, and a dusk stone, and a large candy. Now, if you're liking this series and these videos are helping you out, go ahead and drop it a like. Really helps me out. And go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any updates for the series, for the upcoming games, for any information that could be very useful in these games or in the Pokemon series. But I'll catch you guys in the next one.